So before I get into this next session of Zomboid, I want to talk about an update that is actually coming into the game. So right now I'm on 4219 and it's an unstable build. I've been playing on it for a little bit and I've played through the various build 42 unstable builds with my friends and solo, so sporadically here and there as I wait for them to update more things. It looks like no real date for it, but they're going to put out build 4220. And the only reason why this is actually different from the other builds is this is going to be the build that goes to the stable branch. So there's a couple of things I think that are really interesting that I want to see improved in this is map chunk loading, driving a multiplayer. This happened a lot to Ben. Ben would be driving up on a chunk, and because he's on the west coast, I'm on the east coast. The chunks wouldn't load in time, and it could cause him some issues in driving too fast. So we'd have to drive a certain speed. Zombie calling in multiplayer. This is for I think for like bigger servers where they have high zombie counts. We didn't really encounter this. Vehicle towing is absolutely terrible in the current build right now. Towing a vehicle, as soon as it shifts into second gear, vehicle loses all speed. Character spawns would be nice because there's also like some character spawns that there's not enough variety sometimes. You go to spawn in a city and it's the same location every single time, especially in some of the new ones. And that's to be expected out of an unstable build in a game that is perpetually in development. The sad part of this is my current playthrough that I'm playing right now will not be transferable to the next build. I would be able to continue it on the outdated branch, but I don't think that'll be the case. I think what I'll do is when 4220 comes out, I will set up my game as a multiplayer server. I'll try and get my mods kind of locked in once it's been out for a little bit, maybe play some off recording until I find which mods work, which ones don't. And then I'll host it as a co-op thing. And I don't think I'll get many of my group into Zomboid, but it'll allow me to have the flexibility to jump between a solo and a multiplayer campaign. It sounds like after they do this build, they're going to put out hotfixes and put out balance changes. And then one of the coolest things the Zomboid devs are actually doing is they're giving the in-house animation and their latest mapping tool out to the public for modding. So once they've got the game stable, they're going to say, okay, modders, here's our animation tools. Here's our map tools, which is absolutely amazing stuff for modders. Doing more localization and, more features that are supposed to come ahead. They're talking about how like the Zomboid map project website has improved and whatnot. This part I'm a little bit less interested in. Some people shifting what they're doing in other teams, and a RimWorld and Zomboid bundle. With that being said, I'm gonna get into the game now on my existing playthrough. If I'm on Steam, boot up Zomboid. And I do need to mess with what mods I use because I have to reload the Lua every time I play the game because the save got edited at some point. Add a couple of mods, so really need to set it up so all the mods are actually loading in the base part of the game. It's definitely a good step forward. I feel like some of the chunk loading and driving lag is kind of my biggest concern because the game will get amazing frame rates. It'll get 200 FPS and then it will stutter. So I feel like this build in particular, 4219, runs pretty good with cars. I don't think I actually went to sleep. So when I left, actually, which is really funny, the last time I played, I walked away from my computer without hitting escape and stopped recording and had to go do something really quick. And then I left for the equivalent of 3 hours of in-game time. So my character was standing there hungry and bored. So now I get to start the day off feeling somewhat annoyed. At least my character is. I'm mostly fine. With the unhappiness there and the desire to gain weight, I will eat some chocolate, see if that gets rid of some of the unhappiness. Maybe the boredom. I need to, like, go outside or something like that. Ah, yes. Now I remember where I was at. The truck was running all night long. The battery should be in better state. 80% remaining. Good deal. Let's see. I did have a couple logs in here I needed to actually do. Cut up before I can actually finish that little bit of planking work. So I actually have a little bit more I can do. Just don't know where that saw is at. If it's in my bag. Where in the world did I put that at? Questions galore going on through my head is I don't know where anything's supposed to be at. I had a saw when I was disassembling stuff, but I don't have a saw now. Is it in my equipped items for some reason? It is, okay. So it's equipped in my hands right now. So those up real quick, and I have exactly 6 nails, so I can get rid of these planks once and for all. Build these last bits out. Favorites. Favorites, wooden floor. Advanced. Looks marginally better. Okay, so that's done for now. See, do I have any blood on me? No. That's over, and I need to unequip this saw, which, honestly, the saw... I feel like the hacksaw is just going to come with me because I keep having to go back for it, and I'm really not enjoying having to take apart things. Could end up being useful. Now, let's see what I got in the back of all these trucks, because this stuff is all over the place. Definitely don't need to keep all these gas cans around. Truck had some stuff in I probably need to take out, so the tire pump probably doesn't need to stay here. The 2 gas cans can. I'll take these out, though. 136 capacity. Let's see, is there like a glove box or something in here? Front right seat. Glove box has some random BS in it. Actually, we'll leave that flashlight. I think the pencil has an eraser on it, so I'll keep that in there, too. And I know I put something in the glove box here. There we go. This will come with me as well. These things will leave this truck, and they will go in the glove box of the other truck. Rags, the spare bat, spare wrench, maybe even the tire pump. One of the screwdrivers, just in case. The spare water. No spare food in here, just some water. I mean, that's probably fine. And for the back seat, I think I'll leave a spare armor and a couple of knee pads in case I feel like I'm in a real bad spot. Fill up my 2-liter, and then put some of this stuff away, and then I should be able to be on my way. Knowing that this build is going to end eventually, I know there's a speedway at Irvington Speedway. This is a racetrack, and this is something that was added newer, in newer builds. I have not been here to the Irvington Speedway yet. I think what I want to do is I want to drive down to said Irvington Speedway. See if I can find any sort of gas, and ideally, my goal now for the rest of this playthrough is just to find one of the race cars. I just want to find one of the race cars of the Speedway because I saw it in the picture for the 4220 update, and then I realized this is already in the game. Put all this stuff away. Yeah, I carry backup food on me, so I don't really need to carry backup food in the car. I mean, I carry a good amount of backup food. I carry, like, so much backup food that food shouldn't be a problem. I carry 4 jars of peanut butter and 3 bags of chips. I've always traveled kind of heavy like that in this game, in terms of, like, supplies, but we shall see. It is 9:40 a.m. I got a full kit of things that I need. I'm just gonna drop off, try to remember where this goes at. Drop these hatchets off, drop the screwdriver pliers. Yeah, whetstone can go here too. Fast forward that, that's all in there. Let's see if there's some food in a freezer that I can eat to calorie up. Perfect. I'll eat that ice cream from earlier. That'll get me caloried up so I can gain some weight. Yeah, I'm full up on food now. So that gives me some good head start for food. I got a good head start for water. Backpack's empty. I've got 116 rounds. I'm actually going to grab, I think, the rest of the Magnum ammo, just in case I come across some real dicey stuff. I don't think I have that much. I have 3 more boxes, so I'm going to open another box, see what that puts me weight-wise. I can still open another one. Open 50. And open 50. That puts me over a little bit. That's fine. Okay, what is going on with this car? What is happening? Why are you not starting? Do you have a bad quality engine? What is this engine like? Quality 78? Gas is in there. Why is this acting weird? Of course, then, you know, as soon as you get back in it, it starts immediately. I think that leaves a baseball bat in my hands that's in good condition, and I think I've got a spare in the glove box. Yeah, I've got a spare in the glove box. Going adventuring now. Went down the roads to see what I can find. Got a couple of gas cans in case I need gas, which I shouldn't on like a day-to-day trip. No reason I would use that much gas. And it's just stuttering that I get while I'm driving that, like, I'm getting 230 FPS, and it will stutter and drop way down on the GPU usage. It's that inconsistency with the stutter that I really don't like. Driving could be a lot smoother, but it is not. It's just stutters as I drive through the burnt zombie land. So an unfortunate side effect of me starting up a Zomboid playthrough on the unstable branch, it happens. It happens when you decide to play in the unstable branch. The way it usually works is a lot of times builds are incompatible with future updates. The stable builds are usually designed to continue to exist upon updates. So when the stable build comes out, they won't be saying you have to start a new playthrough because of this update. That happens a lot less. And that's one of the things about playing Zomboid in general on the unstable builds. Is that's just the tax that you ultimately pay. Some residential houses, nothing really interesting over here. Nobody being eaten, you know, just your normal day. Cows. Super loud cows. I am a little uncomfortable. I don't know how to split this up. So my character is uncomfortable from carrying all his bullets in my pockets, so I put them in my backpack. I mean, got bunnies. Oh, that's a survivor house. It's got barricades on it. No way, a survivor house isolated by itself? That's so rare. I don't have a crowbar. Did bring a hatchet, though. Gonna need you to die real quick. The guy up at the front door, there's no way in. He's running a different way. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I brought that hatchet. So, attached to my belt, right? I should be able to chop through this pretty easily. And the door is unlocked. Nice. Child's letter. What the hell? Oh, shit. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to worry about opening anything, because everybody's just going to come barging out anyways. Earring. Switchblade. First aid kit. Melee weapon plans. Teaches bucket maul, rakehead spike weapon, carved bat. It teaches a bunch of different stuff. Couple pistols, some ammo, some more JS-14. Pretty good already. Oregano, radishes. Hearing people, though. Concerning. There are people everywhere. I'm really creeped out by that. Like, why? And upstairs, too. All right. Notes, markers, Annex 3. Quite a bit of stuff up here, actually. We got just granola bars and food. Sword blades. Sword blade recipe. Crowbar. Oh, attic level? Fire iron. Dude, there's freaking a bunch of stuff up here. Pipe wrenches, 8x scope. Reloading 5? That's one hell of a book. Out here for access. No water access here, but goddamn. Oh, another baseball bat. Take that immediately. Athletic cup, leather jacket, bandana. Another 1911 with pistol sights. A lot of good stuff here. And there was this lady that I was listening to forever. So let's see. Wear the athletic cup. Also wear the leather jacket. And wear the bandana. Put on face. 4 different knee pads. I have knee pads already. I start looting what I want. 45. Here, nothing. I don't think anything was really in here. Keyring bottle opener. I feel like I already have that. Oh, I have a can opener. Oh, it's a keyring bottle opener. Okay. Hell yeah. I have a bottle opener and a can opener on me. Pretty useful. Go upstairs, see what I can grab here. Can't remember if I have a tire iron. I'll grab this one. Metal snips are always nice. I don't have a metalworking punch. I don't think I'll do metalworking in time by the time I swap builds. 8x scope. Reloading 5. If I get to that. Pipe wrench. I'm not sure if I have epoxy for repairing. Can reinforced weapons already read. Grab this magazine. Grab the shovel. Welding torch. Rakehead weapon I can actually do. Scythe for grass cutting, sure. Rods, why not? Get that. Get this room. Room with the lady. Beans. Tape. You didn't have anything. Rival stuff. King show on pie. Grandma's kitchen. Bone choker. Mechanics 3. There's. I saw these radishes earlier. Brandy. Nothing there. Check this tiny shelf. First aid kit with. What's in the ground here? Alcohol wipes. Grab that. And fresh corn dogs. Got claw hammers, all sorts of stuff here. A golf bag full of various melee weapons, including a metal baseball bat, a shotgun, 6 boxes of shotgun ammo. Oh man. Another baseball bat and crowbar. More melee stuff. Wash myself, wash all clothing, wash all containers. Wash the baseball bat. Fill my plastic bottle. Bandana off, and that's good. Sounds like today is just going to be scoring all the loot from this house. Pretty much everything other than the ammo can go right into here. Taking a real gamble, fast forward, transferring all this, but I don't see anybody for miles. Yeah, I hear a horse. Or a dying animal. There's a little shed out here. A horrible noise I am hearing. A deer? wonder. Can I get dinner? You have antlers, sir? No. He has antlers. Got him trapped now. Nowhere to go. Up into my bullets. There's no way. A little bit closer. Back here. Stop making noise. Okay, well. There'll be no deer for dinner tonight. Usually you don't, hunt with your 357 Magnum. The hell was that sound? I think I would know what a deer sounds like living in Michigan my whole life, but I'll be real. Not the hunting type. Really nothing of value in here. All the loot seems to be in the raincoat survivor house. Weird ponchos. Weird poncho people. Let's see, what's on the shelf of the garage while I'm out here? Not really anything I want to grab right now. What's on this? The coat rack? Just a coat rack. Switchblade. Why not? Melee weapon plans, easy grab. First aid kit. It's got some stuff in it I want, because these big bandages are really good. Rubbing alcohol, also really good. Little baby bandages, they're only one-time use, but I like them because they're super light. 1911, JS14 rifle. Over 7.62 rifle. Grab all that. 5 1911 magazines can be quite nice. That covers that, and a shells bandolier for when I decide to use a shotgun. Probably gonna take me a couple more trips to get through here. Blacksmithing 2. Japanese barbed wire wrap weapon. By shibs. Some more melee weapon stuff. Not sure I'm gonna use a fireplace poker anytime soon, but come back and grab it. Fired off a bunch of bullets, so I'm surprised that there's not a single zombie out here, actually. Near me, as far as I can see, even out to, like, max render distance. Oops, did not mean to zoom out there. Everything but the ammo to be transferred. Okay, 90 out of 136 in the truck. Maybe grab blacksmithing too, just in case. This is the real thing I really need to grab, though. The shotgun, sawed off, full shotguns, tube choke, other fireplace poker, good hammer. Playing. And this golf bag is just full of 3 metal baseball bats. This guy was decked out for defense. Let's go. Box of unlabeled cans of food. Okay, so there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more out of the kitchen I can grab. The metal baseball bats are such a huge score. I've been running them the whole run. I've been so lucky. To just come out with 6 baseball bats. 6 baseball bats out of this house. Such a lucky find. Box of dented food. I will take the box of dented food. Tool forging, schematic, salt, pepper. I might grab that VHS. Oh, aiming 1? Am I at aiming 1? I'm still in that, aren't I? My stats for shooting. Aiming. Yeah, I could use an aiming 1 book. That would help immensely. Hell yeah. Broccoli. Gonna eat all this salami. See if I need more food after that. Eat this cheese. Throw the corn dog in there, see what this guy had. He had some ice cream and some hot dog buns and pork chops and other stuff. That covers the downstairs stuff. I think I did the upstairs, so I want to get that propane tank out of that grill back there. I think that might be the last thing I grab. Truck is now full. We ain't left anything good in the garbage can. Oh, what is that? That's a whole ass big flashlight. Yeah, it's a heavy duty flashlight. It's still good. And a spiffo. New propane tank. Then I should be able to grab it off the ground. Grab. Goes in my backpack. And I think that's going to be a trip back for me at this point, because I can't loot anymore. House ended up being an amazing find. Exit locations. Even make it to the speedway. I mean, there's only one other building that could distract me from it. I'm gonna take a look at it. Probably put the propane tank and this and this and this and the passenger seat. Toss that out of my bag while I'm driving, as you do. And that should. I should just know that what I can take is my backpack. That's it. I can only take a backpack worth of stuff. This is more of an investigation of the speedway to see what it looks like and how bad it is. There's lots of wildlife out here, lots of pigs and whatnot. I have to pull over. Hold on. I'm getting a text message. Mary's talking about breakfast sandwiches. Jalapeno cheddar biscuits. I just gotta do this to be while I'm playing. Make me think of food. Okay, where does this road go? This road curves left, and then I take another left. Got it. I don't want to go back and organize stuff, but I could go and see what's over here. Oh! Man, did I just damage the front of this truck? We're gonna take in the corner too hard? No way. They did, though. Oh, well. Probably be just a recon trip at this point, because I am now tired. So, driving and shooting and running is gonna be a bit of a problem. Giant fence. Giant density of zombies. Irvington Speedway. Wow, that's some lag. What is that? Is that a Louisville landscaping? My people. This looks worse than a mall. Risking it all for science. Oh, wow, that's, not seeing race cars. That's what I'm not seeing in the race car track. It's race cars. What I am seeing is an insurmountable amount of zombies that I can't even think of driving through that. Who fired a gun? Oh my god. That is too much. That is way too much. The stupid beta event happened right now. I can't drive through that. If I drive through that little gap there, I won't be able to make that churn, and I'll get stuck in there, and there's a telephone pole or something there. There's a light pole. I can't go that way, and I can't go this way. There's another way around this complex. I don't have to punch through these zombies here. That has got to be one of the worst places to be. Many rocks in this field. There's so many zombies outside. Okay, it's safe to say that I am not going to be adventuring for a race car. Holy shit, they're going to smash the fence down. There's so many. Watch where I'm driving. Honk my horn and beep. Hey, everybody. Oh, it goes to the woods. We're not doing that. Try not to drive over the rocks, because some of these rocks will, like, mess up your truck, mess up your car. Let them all go. Migrating pile of them. Okay, so that way is a no-go. Up to the woods. The front door is an absolute death trap for a solo player. Even if I had some Molotovs right now, that is a sketch. That is real sketch. A lot of nice cars here, though. It looks like this fence wrapped all the way around. Unless there's some magical route around the back of this. That is not feasible. There's no way. I will get slaughtered. I'm not that dumb. Nope, getting stuck on saplings. Backing it up. There's an alternate entrance or something. I feel like there wouldn't be. That'd be some sort of service entrance other than the one right next to where everybody comes in at. A hole in the fence or something. Reminds me of really old video games where you couldn't see anything past a certain limit and the wall just went on forever. Be like the border of a map. Hey, look at that, a hole in the fence. Okay, well, We're in. Mission Impossible is a go. Where is the garage or pit lane or something? A go-kart track or something? Like no markings, only bendy corners with tires on them. All cornered off. Or do I dare drive down pit lane and attempts to see if there's a vehicle in there? Is it worth it? This is the starting line. Was there a race going on at the start of the zombie apocalypse? That's the question I have to ask. The answer is, well, if it was going, they definitely weren't at the starting line. They definitely took off and left. Good on them. Apparently I'm going across the track backwards. There's a podium thing there. Can't cut through this way. Maybe I could go through the pits. Go through the pits this way. This is a mistake, but, you know, curiosity. I want to see that a race car exists. Oh, storage garages? Oh, don't tell me that's where the cars are at. I would be so upset. There is a gas tank here. That would be useful. Unfortunately, probably the most dangerous place that I could acquire gas from. There's fire safety. These look like pit buildings. I feel like these would have a car in them. These are definitely pit lane buildings of some kind. Or if any of them's unlocked. Yes. Oh, that's nope. Yeah, this one's unlocked. Yeah, that's great. Driving down pit lane. Hey, look, a burnt race car. Pit stop didn't go too well. Just I've never seen car spawns inside a building, so I wouldn't know if that's actually a thing. Race cars got to be super rare too, then. All these storage things here. Helicopter pad. Track. Oh, people parked out in a field. This must be like the center place of stuff. Really doesn't help me much. Come on, dude. Get out of the way. Not really finding what I wanted to find here. I wanted a really risky race car to try and steal. Instead, what I found is a pit lane that is full of so many zombies that I could potentially look inside the building at great risk to myself. I mean, the fire station's going to obviously have great stuff in it. I have pissed off all the zombies now, and there's only that one door that I know is unlocked. But think of the gasoline that's right there. Wait, I can see inside some of these places now that they're breaking out. That gives me an idea. Hey, everybody, you want to come, break through some of these doors. Oh, shit. All it took was a little bit of persuasion. Can't see inside from this side, though. They're pretty good at breaking all the doors down. Impossible to, like... The way the camera works is you have to be on a certain side of the building to look inside of it. Be on this side, so I have to, like, look to the right as I pass by. Be like, no. Too many zombies. Too many zombies again. Too many zombies again. No. 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 Definitely not again. Okay, I'm starting to have bigger concerns about my ability to find the car due to the fact that it's getting kind of hard to navigate through the horde of zombies. Okay, so this is what happens when you turn the zombies on high in Zomboid. Don't accuse me of there being no difficulty now. There's difficulty, it's just everywhere from where you live. Anywhere you go is like this now. There are no race cars. Race cars are a lie. I'm leaving. Also, I'm cold. Wrong button. Oh. Why is the AC next to the horn as an option? They're controlling me. Might as well do a lap real quick. Let's do a lap backwards. Maybe there's a car on the track somewhere. Oh! Oh, that slowed me down. I don't remember the hole in the fence was. Okay, this is like an egregious amount of zombies. This is like way too many for like just a piece of road. What are they here for? Oh, there's the hole. Oh, that's right. I just gotta drive through here somewhere and hook into that. I just don't remember how. There's holes everywhere. Oh, unfortunately, there's also a lot of pedestrian traffic. This is what the Zomboid game should be like, you know, everywhere. And that's why I said it like this. I just like high zombie count. It makes it so that, like, in areas where there's supposed to be a lot of people, or lore-wise there's a lot of people, or there's a lot of loot, there's so many zombies that one single person trying to take on the horde is going to have an extreme difficulty doing so. And I think that's really balanced. Like, this is why you need to, like, have a safe house and take things easy and start off slow, because you're not going to come through a horde of zombies like this and live. If you wanted something from here, you would have to do it slowly, safely. I don't know how to get over there. I don't know where my hole in the fence is. Oh my god. What is this mosh pit of friggin' zombies? Look at those guys. Friggin' stampede of people. Okay, so this was the area I couldn't see earlier when... Oh, yeah, look, Mike, that's not a great escape. That's really bad. That's really bad. Let's not do that. That's Doom Dies in the Woods. Doom Dies in the Woods Part 2. At least I'm on this section of fence now, so now I know I can scoot on out through here. This was absolutely not worth it. I saw no race cars. Only sadness. Doom Dies in the Woods Part 3. Doom Dies in the Woods Part 4. Doom would like to leave out the doorway that is safe where I came from. That doesn't quite look like it. I think it's gonna be like one of these really dangerous ones. I think it's... Well, let me check my map. Is it gonna be this one? Oh, where am I? It might have been that one. That might be the one I came through. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like I'm way farther back than... Is this one? Nope, that's too tiny. Can't fit a car through that. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm taking this one. I think this is it. Racetrack is not it. I mean, great cars. Wonderful vehicles there. So many vehicles. Also, so many zombies. Yeah, honestly, it's a good trade-off. 5,000 zombies, and like 50 cars. That's what all the major cities are like on high zombies, too. I usually play co-op. But now with the... But we were playing that with respawns before, which would make it insane. I kind of like how the game is set up for no respawns now, I'll be real. Gonna drive back. Oh. I'm gonna drive back, and I'm gonna call it good for this session. And I'll just organize up all my stuff. All my loot. Excited for the next build of the game, though. That'll be really fun. It'll be really fun because it'll be the stable build, and there's supposedly some co-op improvements that I feel like are gonna come to that. Will make me feel like revisiting co-op. It's been a long while since there's been like a big build for the unstable branch too. I just hope they do something about this driving stuttering, because that's really where I get like the most frustration out of this game. I'm like trying to enjoy the scenery and look around at like the details of like what do I need to grab from over there, and it's like jitter, jitter, stutter, stutter, jitter, jitter, stutter, stutter, and I'm like frames are good. It freezes your GPU for like a split second. I think I'm back home. No race cars today. Only a beat-up pickup truck. I probably obliterated the hood of this truck. Oh, I already know. I could see the engine is damaged. It was nice. But hey, I used it to see if I could find something fun. I wanted to find a race car, so it wasn't all wasted. Kind of hard to scout that place out, and now that I've scouted it out once, I'll kind of have an idea. I'll have an idea of, like, I'll have an idea of what it looks like, in future playthroughs. You know, zombie-wise, I'll be able to be like, yeah, that's really not a good idea. You shouldn't go there unless you want a car off the front lot and to leave. Because that is a good place to clear some zombies out in the front lot. I'm going to call it quits here, guys. I will save you the organization station of putting everything in a box. I imagine nothing eventful is going to happen. Get all my inventory organized, and I'll see you next time. This is going to be real interesting when I decide to drop this into the stable branch and have the potential for co-op. Like I said, no promises there. I don't think we've got enough time to add Zomboid to our line, but everything else we want to play. But I'll be excited that it's finally in the stable branch and the playthroughs they can have a little more staying power, because this playthrough will be annihilated when the patch comes out, because I'll want to go to the new branch. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I am out.